Sorry. Just a second. Okay, cool. So let's build a portfolio together. At the end of the session, I'll be just a second. Okay, so let's build a portfolio together. Sorry for the interruption in between. I'll be trying to build a portfolio alongside you at the end of this session. Just I don't want to give the lectures only. I will try to build a portfolio alongside you, and I'll be trying to guide you through the code base and how the Next.js code base looks like. Okay. Okay. So who am I? Myself, Swapnand Banerjee, currently engineering at DevRel Squad, and I was a Google Summer of Code contributor this year at Kipla. Okay. So I build things for web and occasionally break production here to guide you through the modern React ecosystem. A small line for me. Okay. Now let's start. Okay. The first things first, let's ponder about a bit about Next.js, that why suddenly Next.js is used, means why this sudden paradigm shift for last 1.5 to 2 years. Like, let's use Next.js over React.js. So, like, to understand this fact, we have to go a bit deep that in React, when we create websites, front end, web pages, in very simpler words, I'll be trying to keep it pretty simple so that it can reach to everyone. So it's kind of all, see, when we develop, it's one thing, but when it runs in production, when it runs like www.code@ease.xyz, when it's running on this particular server, the whole picture changes a bit. So we have to think, or we have to like consider the scenarios based on such situations. Correct. So when we talk about React, what is the problem? The white screen of death. We call it as the white screen of death, where like a typical React apps, like you will be staring at the screen. It will load and load and load, and after a while, the website will be coming in front of you. Why? The reason is that in case of React, what happens? The JavaScript from the web server comes to the browser, and after that, with the HTML, it get bind, and the web server gets render, or sorry, the web page gets rendered in front of you, and you get to see the website. That's the pretty simple thing. But if we can cut this one, if we get the full content from the web server, how will it be? And that's where Next.js has exploded. That's where Next.js has taken the development ecosystem to the next generation. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So that's the thing. Next thing comes that today the market wants SEO, search engine optimization. Like, if I let's say if I write the best DevRel service in India, it will, if you just search in Google, what you will find? You will be finding DevRel's word. That's SEO. That with the keywords like the DevRel service, DevRel service, these are the keywords. Okay. Now, when I'm searching the webs in the search engine and I'm getting this type of result, that means my SEO of the website is good. Now, the the crawlers, at the end of the day, the crawlers run and see the keywords. Now, when the keywords get matched, that website comes, the ranking of the website gets better. Now, these type of crawlers like HTML content, which Next.js provides in a very good way, improving the SEO of the website. So in a nutshell, if we see, React.js was, means when we build a website in React.js, the SEO is a bit hampered. That is improved in Next.js. Next thing, the rendering issue. That is, it's damn fast. And the third thing that I'll be talking about is the routing. Like, I just want to ask that from in the first session of Shanglabda, he has like spoken about the React router DOM. If I'm not wrong, he has spoken about the React router DOM. And in the React router DOM, we have like We have means we what we see in case of the React apps, we need to create a different route file where we declare the routes. Okay, home slash this need to be routed to this particular page. So that's how we need to create a separate router file using React Router DOM. But in Next.js, that's pretty simple. Inside the app directory, when we'll be going to the code base, we'll be understanding when we create any folder inside the app directory, that's become the route of the website. Let's say inside the app, if I create project name of folder, then app slash project becomes a route. So that has made our life very easy. The life of front-end developers very easy. That's why Next.js. Okay, we'll be seeing the code base and everything. Then it will be very easy for us. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Okay. At first, the server-side rendering, I said. Zero config routing, I said. AC optimization, I mentioned about all of this. Just give me 1 second. I'll be opening my door because I have my cook on my door. I stay alone. So just give me 1 minute. Okay, so I'm back. As I said, in 1 minute, I'll be back. So all of these things I have said that what is server-side rendering, what is zero config routing, that we don't need React Router DOM. We don't need that thing. In Next.js, our life is pretty easy. I'll be showing that thing, how our life is easy. And SEO optimization, as I said, that Google bots that crawl. Google bots love HTML and Next.js feeds them exactly what they want to see. At the end of the day, it's our objective is to feed what the bot want, the Google bots want. So at the end of the day, Next.js provide that thing. In this context, I'll be showing the things in demo. When I'll be demoing, I'll be showing those things. It will be easier. Okay. File system routing. I have said a bit. This is a visualization of the file system routing. I'll be showing in the code base. That will be easier to understand. Okay. Now the rendering battle. I want to explain this thing with a very simple anecdote. I think it will be easier for you to understand. Server components, client components, server side rendering, client side rendering. Okay. Let's see. Let's understand a scenario. Okay. Let's understand a scenario where like just may I know that how many of you have used any quick commerce like Swiggy, Instamart, Blinkit, and on the other hand, you have used the online food ordering web applications like Zomato, Swiggy. In Bolpur, my hometown, we use Khabarwala as well. So, like, how many of you have used? Hopefully, every one of us, right? Every one of us have used, right? So, uh, it- when we talk about the server side rendering and client side rendering, it's kind of that thing. What is it? Let's say today I want to have chicken biryani in my dinner. Okay. So what? Just think about a situation or a scenario that what might happen. You might order a chicken biryani in Zomato, right? Or what you can do, you can bring all the ingredients all the ingredients like let's say rice, chicken, biryani masala, the potato, everything on Swiggy Instamart, and you can cook it on yourself. There are two possibilities. Either you will be ordering the whole food from Swiggy, else you'll be using Swiggy Instamart to bring all the ingredients and make on your own. Just imagine the effort taken or the effort consumed in which route will be less and in which route it will be more. Just I want answer from you folks that which one will be easier? Ki ordering food directly from Swiggy or ordering the ingredients from Swiggy Instamart? Which one will be easier and which one will be faster for me? Let's see. Oh, food, right? First one, right? I want more a bit more interaction directly from Swiggy. That's what. You folks are very smart. That's what happens in case of server side rendering. we are bringing the whole page from the web server. But in case of client-side rendering, as I have already said, that we are bringing the JavaScript and we are rendering on the client side, and that makes the whole process lengthy and it slows down our website. And that's where Next.js is a hero. That's where Next.js is a smarter guy than React again. But still Next.js is a wrapper on React. But again, it's a next generation. Like, I am smarter. I think I am smarter than my father in terms of technology, not in terms of everything. But like, in the same way, Next.js is also smarter than its forefather. Means it's his father. That is React. So when we call, means this is all about the server side rendering and client side rendering in terms of website. If you think that when you are rendering, when you are getting the pages already compiled from the web server and you are just showing it, or you are just rendering, you are just displaying, you are just delivering to the user, that's server side rendering. But in case of client side rendering, what's happening? You are just downloading the JavaScript, binding with the HTML, and then you are displaying in the displaying in front of the user. So see, listening to my words only means I can at least imagine that how cumbersome the whole process is in case of client side rendering. But the thing is that there is again an issue that we cannot afford the SSR always, or we cannot use the server components always, because there are some client interactions needed. Like when we're clicking a button, in case of the Codatis website, if you see, if you click on the agenda button, what happens? The agenda opens. Okay. So this is an interaction. So here you cannot, means this is a client component. When there is a static data, when there is a static data needs to be fed and displayed in front of the user, that's a server component. But when like on click, that's a client component, because here the client interaction is required. Now by default a Next.js component is a server component. But if you want to have, like, we have learned about the hooks, like React hooks, use state, use effect, use callback, use debounce. There are lots of things. Use callback. So if we want to use such hooks in a page, in a component, that becomes a client side component. That's not a server component. That's not possible to that it's not possible to make it a server component, because here the user interaction is related. Okay, so that's all about the rendering battle, that is CSR and SSR, server side rendering and client side rendering. Okay, now now let's come and let's see the things happening in action, because if I just say it will, let's code together. So are you folks ready with the, let's say, VS Code, Cloud Desktop, Cursor, Anti-Gravity? Anything works. Anything works, because at the end of the day, we all, means nowadays it's a bit of smart work rather than a hard work. Okay, so before going into direct coding, let's understand, or let's see a few websites. Let's see a few libraries that makes the like websites like boom, right? Okay, so before going into the Next.js docs, I'll be just showing a few, like as eternity. If I go and show as eternity UI, I'll be showing. Let's take these two, Magic UI and as eternity UI. Okay, Magic UI and as eternity UI. So these are the component libraries. Like these are very much TypeScript supported. Like when you are building in Next.js, it's better to do in TypeScript. Again, a type safety. TypeScript gets compiled in a form of JavaScript. So it's again JavaScript and TypeScript. It's like means बहुत फर्क नहीं है. It's again means when TypeScript gets compiled, it gets compiled in form of JavaScript. So you can think that though means both are kind of same, but what happens in case of TypeScript, we need to declare the type of each of the data that we are using, just a type safety that it won't break anytime. It gives an extra cushion to us. It gives an extra padding. Like I am comfortable. Okay, my production won't break. If I am developing well, my production won't break easily. Okay. So let's get started. And let's see what happens. And at the end of this session, I'll be trying to like covering a bit of open source contribution, that how you can contribute in open source. I have some dummy things for that as well. And let's see what happens next. Okay. Okay, so let's open. Okay, and let's open the web. So, okay, I have divided my disk like this: biryani and pizza. So don't comment on this. I love biryani. Okay, so just I'll show that what we are targeting to. Sorry. What we are targeting to make. I think npm run dev is common to everyone after attending Shanglabda's session. Hopefully, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. It's running in my local host 3000, and let's see what is running in my local host 3000. Okay. Okay. So shall we make such a portfolio website today? How is it? I made it in like 30 minutes for you folks, that I'll be taking the example of this website and I'll be guiding you through that how you can build such a website. Like I would like to know that how is it? Out of 5, please rate this landing page. I know it's not that good, but yeah, please. Oh, 5, 4.5. Thank you. 4, 3. थोड़ा तो ज्यादा दे दो यार. Okay, 4, 4.6.
अगर ज्यादा नहीं दिया तो एड्रेस मांगना पड़ेगा किंतु।
हाँ, वो तो है. अरे 10, ये तो भाई 5 से. ओह वाओ, दे आर रेटिंग ऑन आउट ऑफ 10. ओके कूल. 100. ओके नंदिनी, थैंक यू. ओके 1 out of 0. शुभम, एड्रेस. Okay, okay. So enough of like jokes apart. Let's start. Let's start. Okay. So I'll be see when we are developing with any kind of tech stack, just once try to go through the docs that what it's saying. Okay. So if we go to the docs of Next.js, like if we come here and just you can see the things that what's happening, because you should know the framework. Like in a single session of 40, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, I can't explain everything, because there are lots of things. Like I didn't say mention about any. I didn't mention anything about the static site generation, right? I didn't mention. Okay, I'll just quote one thing. Okay, I'll be just opening our website. Okay. Okay, so this is a website that we have built in our company, Devrel Squad. If you again like this UI, just give a thumbs up. And while you post in LinkedIn, you can mention about this as well. So what happens, like a few days back, if you find that there was a very like boom that the vulnerability in React.js and Next.js. Oh, okay, what the heck, that we have vulnerability in Next.js and React.js. My DB will be compromised. My server will be compromised. Yes, it could have. It could have. Our platform also could have got compromised, but suddenly it didn't get. Suddenly it didn't get. Why? Because we again we followed the easiest way of deployment. We generate the static site generation is the easiest way of deploying. Like when we talk about static site generation, it's nothing. When we are coding, it's all about JavaScript. When we are coding, it's all about JavaScript, right? But just think, if there is a way that while rendering, if it's all about HTML, if everything gets bind and it gets served as HTML, how will it be? And that only happens in our website. We follow the static site generation. That's a very good means like feature of Next.js. We can build the static site. It becomes extra lightweight. Okay, it becomes very lightweight. Okay, like it will be around 5 to 10 MBs, but if you see your code file will be around 200 to 300 MB. But when you are doing a static site generation and you are deploying it, it is like 4 to 5 MB. That's the power of Next.js. I'll be discussing that how to do these things. Okay. Okay, so let's let's set up our project and let's see what happens. Okay, I'll be just turning off this. Yeah, I'll be just turning off. I'll be just creating a new window, and yep, I'll be opening the terminal. Just wait. Shit. Okay. No worries. Cd dot. Yeah. Let's start. Let's start with the installation. So when we are installing, like we can take pnpm, we can do npm yarn1. I'll be doing npm. I'm a old school person, so let's start with npm only. Okay, so let's do npm create app latest. Now you can give the name of your app. That let's make it code at ease এরকমই আছে আশা করি নামটা। So let's do code at ease. Okay, okay, cool, 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 cool. Code is कर देता हूँ. It will be easy. Yeah. Now it will be asking for some of the recommendations, like you want TypeScript. Yes, I want ESLint. Yes, I want Tailwind CSS and app router. So again, I'll be taking you to this thing. There are two types of thing key, like in Next.js, you can either follow app-based routing or page-based routing. Now, what is app-based routing and page-based routing? If you remember, at the beginning of the session, I said that in Next.js, everything is a route inside the app directory. Before, like this is the latest one. Before, what used to happen inside the pages directory, if you used to create any folder, it used to become a route. But now it is like inside the app. So this is an app-based routing. So this is a standard one. So we'll be going with the app-based routing itself. And yeah, these things are ready for us. Okay. So as I already said that I'll be using a bit of component libraries like Asseternity and Magic UI. Mostly I'll be using Magic UI and I'll be helping you to code. So let's see, let's see the basic things at first and then we'll be going ahead. Okay, it will be taking a few minutes, setting up, it will take a few minutes. Till then, let me have a sip of tea. Okay, so yeah, success created code at ease. So what will be the simple process? We can just do cd code at ease and I can just enter. But the thing is that if we see over here, yeah, code at ease. Now node modules is there, package.json, everything is there. If I just do npm run dev, yeah, see, what will I see at first? Let's wait for it. Okay. So this is the first things first you are getting to see. Okay. Now, what will you do? What will we do at first? Let's start by applying a background. Before that, let's understand the code-based structure, folder structure of a Next.js file. Okay. So from the beginning, if you remember, I am saying key inside app directory, app directory, app directory. What happens? Inside this app directory, if I create any folder, it becomes a route. I am saying this from the beginning of the session. Let's say if I create about, sorry. Please forgive me due to this very good spelling that I've written about. Now inside this about folder, if I just create a single file page.tsx, sorry, I don't know what happened to me. I am writing so page.tsx. So this slash about became another route. When we'll be seeing that how it is performing. Since now the full code file is empty, nothing will happen. But if I just show you, like if I just come over here and if I just show you about, okay, it will show that there is means nothing is there, but yeah, it will open. Okay, so it's a blank page. The default export. Okay, let's write something. RAFCE and let's say my about. Okay. Let's write Dhurandhar. Hopefully everyone has seen Dhurandhar and Rahman Dakayat. Okay. Please folks, give one like for Rahman Dakayat at least. See, did I create any route file? Did I write anything for React router DOM? Did I do anything? Hopefully not. Just what did I? Okay. Yeah, so what did I do? I just created a folder inside app about. I created page.tsx and just a simple, I just wrote a simple function which is returning this div, Durandar and Raman Dakat, right? So that's simple in Next.js. It is to make any kind of route. So first things first. आज के लिए बस इतना ही समझो कि हाँ भाई राउटिंग बनाना इतना इजी है बाकी तो एंड पॉइंट हिट करना एंड पॉइंट ऐड करना इट्स ऑल अबाउट यू बट आई विल बी जस्ट सेइंग यू और आई विल बी जस्ट गाइडिंग यू थ्रू सम मींस लाइक गुड प्रैक्टिस ऑफ कोडिंग like always try to do one thing inside your okay so like try to do one thing inside this code at is try to make one folder for components, another folder for screens, another folder for services as like when you will be integrating endpoints, so you'll be using Axios. So rather than calling Axios at every page at every component while hitting the endpoint, just create an Axios instance, create an client type, create a client, a reusable client, because it's all because see React and Next.js, these all are about reusability, modularity. We talk about these things. Hopefully Shanglabda in his session already he has talked about these things, modularity. We can create this, means we can create small parts and we can integrate in a place. So it makes our life very easy. It makes our life comfortable. So try to keep your each file of code around within 1,000 lines, because if it goes over 1,000 lines, it's not at all maintainable at all. So break that thing into components, break that thing into functions. You create a services folder, you create functions folder, you create utils. Now, what are the utils? Utils are again those functions which can be reused over the code base many times. That those are utils. Okay, that's all about the thing. Okay. Now, without any further ado, let's start coding. Okay, let's start making this thing. Okay, so this is the let's go to the home route. This is the base route. Okay, so this is the base route. I'll be cleaning this at first. Okay, I'll be cleaning this return. Okay, I'll be just cleaning this return. Okay, at first let's fix the background of this website. Okay, let's add some background. Okay, I have chosen this background because I was liking this. Okay, you can choose anything else. Let's see that how to use these type of component libraries. I'll be just what I just it will be damn simple. Within 15 minutes I'll be building this website alongside with you with the help of Copilot and these things. Okay, Copilot बहुत helpful है यार. Okay, so before going into these things, I'll be just again adding a bit of ShadCN. These days, it's again a very handy thing which will literally help you to create and ship your websites literally fast. Okay, so just a basic setup. I'll be just giving over here. Yeah, okay, wait. Let's take zinc. Yup. Okay. Since I didn't have any components directory, it created the components directory. Inside that, it created a magic UI directory where it brought the striped pattern background for me. Okay. Now I'll be just copying. I'll be just copying a single thing. I'll be just copying this one. I'll be just copying this one because this is the base one and there are a few variants. I'll be using this variant. Okay. And you can just play with the properties and you can see if you come over here, these are the props that are getting passed. So if you change these props, the visualization will be changing in, okay. I'll be just pasting over here. Now, error, strip pattern is not found. Okay, let's import something from @/components/magic UI slash sorry strip pattern. So if I come over here, strip pattern, see Copilot is so helpful. You just need to click, you just need to click a tab, and here it is. Here it is. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be just refreshing it once, and hopefully it will be there. Okay. No worries, no worries. I'll be just doing once more npm install. Okay. See, I got the error very nicely. What I said, that every component won't be a client component, every component won't be a server component. To make any server component to means, or if you want to just convert a server component to a to a client component, what to do? You have to just you have to write use client on top of the file. This stripped pattern is not a server component because it is using a hook. That's why the file that is calling this particular component needs to be a client component, else the rendering issue will be coming as it was coming over here. Now if I do a simple fix over here, if I add a simple fix over here, use client. Now let's see what happens. I'll be refreshing it. Okay. uh, there is an issue in the layout.tsx. Okay. Okay, it's not finding the global.css. I'll be just changing it. Let's make it like if I it's inside the app. If it goes inside the wait global.css, hopefully it will find it. If it's not finding, no worries. It's not an issue. Okay. So client component browser. Okay, just I'll be doing another fix, that is let's do use client over here as well. Now let's see what happens. And just let's revert this change because this shouldn't create any issue. Yeah, sorry. Let's restart the server once. Okay, so there might be an issue over here. So I'll be just going to another directory and I'll be just showing you this thing. I don't know, there is a bit of issue over here. I won't waste the time because I'll be going to another thing that I have created for you already. Let's go back to that. Let's go to test app and let's see from there. No worries, we'll be doing this today. No worries. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over there and let's see the things. Okay, let's collapse this one and let's go to the test app and let's see. Let's make it. Okay. So in that website means in that particular code base, let's go and see that how I have created this one. Okay. So basically, if I come to the app Same thing. Page.tsx. I don't know, the same thing I was using over there. It was working pretty fine, but yeah, somewhat it happened something, and that's why it wasn't working over there. But yeah, I'll help you to follow me and create alongside me. I'll be again just commenting out this part. Okay, I'll be just commenting out this part. Okay. So basically, for building this website, what components that I used previously, I'll be showing that. What are the components? One is this background. Okay. Another text that I used was the let's say it was let's see what text I used. It was stripe text. I used this one. Okay, just a second. Okay. Uh, yes, I'll be coming back to the Chrome browser. Sorry for the interruption again. Okay. So I have used this one.
Hello, Moyo. Hello. This is
Just wait.
Cantonment.
Already I'm getting call from my office because today I was not available. So sorry for the interruption. I'll be wrapping it up quickly a bit. Okay. Okay. So basically this text highlighter has been used, and I have used another component, that is our pixel image. Another component is the pixel image. Another component is the pixel image that I have used over here. There is another component pixel image that I have used over here. Okay. Another component, that is doc, that I have used. So let's go to the implementation at means very quickly, because I don't have much time, and I would have literally liked to show you hands-on that how I used each and every component over here. So at first, the background has been implemented with some minor changes, like I have used it over the full screen, and it is the another text, that is striped pattern was used. Okay. Another was the line shadow text. Another one was the line shadow text, which was used in case of making this particular in this particular heading. Another was the text highlight that has been used. Another is the pixel. I'll be pushing this code in a GitHub repository where you can check. Okay. So as I want to mention before, also I have mentioned that for the on-click function, the function such as on-click, where we need some user interaction, the client interaction, there we can't use the server component or server side rendering, and that is a server component. So if I consider this component, it has a user interaction on click. Okay. So if I click on this particular about, it will be routed to my about page, that is this one. I have left this page for building for you folks. I'll be pushing this code in a GitHub, and after that, following this one, you can make your own portfolio website and post it, and just you can host it in Vercel, and you can tag me. Okay. The simple thing, I have hosted my image, my photo that I have been using for that particular component in post img. It's a very simple thing. I have hosted that. I have received the link, and that link has been used over here. Okay. So this is the particular thing that's happening over here. Now, now, what you can do, I will be making the GitHub repository for this particular code base. I'll be pushing it over there, and you can just fork it, clone it in your system, and build your own portfolio website, taking this one as a template. So for this, I have used Next.js. I have used Magic UI as the component library, and like this is all about the Next.js. And I'll be, as I said, I'll be talking a bit about open source contribution and how we can do that thing, how you can attempt for Google Summer of Code. And I'll be just spending 5 minutes on that thing, and I'll be wrapping up this session. If I come to this repository, okay. This was one of my sessions that I have taken 2 years back. So there also I mimicked a bit of thing that how to contribute. So when you are contributing in any open source repository, it's a very there is a protocol. You can't go and just contribute in any public repository. That has some protocols. Okay, if you come to the contributor.md over here, you can actually you can practice with this repository. I'll be giving this repository as well to you folks. Okay, just if you come over here, all the steps have been written over here, that how to fork the repository, how to create a new branch, how to do the things. So when you are going for any open source contribution, these things are the very basic things. This is contributor.md. You should read the contributor.md before contributing in any open source contributions. And for Google Summer of Code, I'll be saying that already Google Summer of Code 2026 has been announced. And for that, you can go to the website of Google Summer of Code, try to see that which particular organization fits your tech stack. If I go to Google Summer of Code, I'll be showing that how see, GSOC 2026 is already announced. So if you go to this one, that application of the contributor will be starting from 16 to 31st March. So in this particular time, you can submit your proposal. Okay, and if you see if you go to the GSOC 2025, you'll be getting to see that if I come over here, if you go to how it works, past programs, if you go to past programs, you'll be getting to see that how it happened. If I come to 2025 program, you can just, like, if you see that I love, like, let's say programming. If I go to programming languages and if I search like Next.js. Okay, if I search Next.js, I'll be getting to see that these are the websites which has their projects in Next.js. You can see that how the previous contributors have contributed, and you can choose one or two organizations and keep an eye on their repository, how they have, means if they have any open issues, try to contribute, try to connect with the mentors, and please be ready with the means please be ready with something like, when you write a proposal for any project or for any organization, you just need to do one thing, that is make a POC, make a demo, that if you get selected, how will you approach that particular project. So that's the thing, that's you need to do, that's you need to have. Because when I wrote my proposal, if I show you, I'll be going to my contributors page. If I show you my proposal, so this was the proposal that I submitted, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So this is the proposal that I submitted along the POC. Okay, so I submitted along that. Okay, if I get selected, how I will be approaching this particular project. So this is how you should write. If you want, I'll be giving this proposal as a sample to Shubham, and Shubham can circulate amongst you. So this is how you can also start your journey as an open source contributor. And hopefully I could have create a bit of impact, create a bit of interest, and to create a bit of boost that you can start coding in Next.js. And at the end, if you want to connect, just scan this QR and you will be getting my bento. And from there, you can connect me on LinkedIn, you can text me, and we can connect further. And yeah, quickly, I'll be pushing this repository and I'll be giving the link over here only, so that you folks can clone it and you can just use it. I'll be just giving it. Yeah, I think I am done with the session. Shubham, I'm done. And if you have any queries, you can drop, and I'll be giving this repository quickly.
Okay, okay, like Swapnendu, like you want to like promote anything?
No, just I would like to say that please try out GoAvo AI to create your events. That's the thing that I want to say. Just try GoAvo.ai platform and
Okay,
just,
Swapnendu, please can you just give the scanner once more? I guess.
yeah, definitely. I'll be giving the bento. That will be better, I guess.
And like you can send me the like the GitHub link. I will just add in the resources. Okay.
Works. Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
this is my bento. You can just follow me from here. Yeah. Uh, Watch. I don't know. I can. Why I can't send the message? Acha, sorry.
You can send.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the this is the thing. I'll be giving this repository quickly to Shubham, and Shubham can pass it on. Okay.
Okay. So like Shopindu, you are giving some task to them. Like we are just giving
Yeah,
exp.
I would like that if all of means all of them like create this portfolio website, I'll be very happy. Okay, if they follow this template and if they create their own portfolio repository, portfolio website and host it in Vercel and put that link while they post something on LinkedIn, it will be great.
Okay. Also, like, please give the UI libraries which you have told. So I will just give the resources there also. Okay.
Yeah, here you go. The repository you can fork and you can start working. And I'll be giving the Magic UI library as well. So here you go. That's all. That's all. I think we are good.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, folks. Bye, Shubham. Thank you for this opportunity. Hopefully, I'll be contributing more towards Hacktropica. All the best. Thank you.
And also be ready for being mentor in
Yeah, yeah.
Hacktopic.
Definitely. I'll be glad to. I'll be glad to.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Bye bye. Thank you. Have a great night.
Okay, so guys, like that's all for you. Do you have any problem? Like you have anything to discuss? अभी टाइम है 8:30 बजे है. Do you want to discuss anything or the mission or anything? I am free. I can help you with anything. कोई भी जिसमें प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है or you want to see some examples टेक्स्ट के बारे में कुछ जानना है. Okay, so me is also there. Me, are you there? क्या एग्जांपल शो करना है बोलो. जीसॉक
Yes, I am here. Swapnendu is here or not? He has left, right?
Papindu has left only. His session is completed.
Yeah, I think we can resolve the doubts or
Yeah, he had some urgent thing to attend, so like he completed the session.
okay, how to get bonus XP. देखो bonus XP जो है वो मतलब सरप्राइज की तरह होता है, ठीक है. If you are helping people, if you are, I mean, boosting the community spirit of the program, then maybe you will get some of the bonus XPs. Just you have told and about the just you have told Karan Thakur, your message is not clear. I mean, rather than abbreviations, can you please write elaborately because I am very bad at Gen Z things. Okay, example. My portfolio website is personally very bad, so I would love to avoid my one because I am not a front-end developer and my front-end skills are very bad. So if someone from the front-end domain is here, I think they can share their screens and tell us. Yes, 3 people have got their bonus till now. I guess 2 people have got their bonus for I mean helping the people in submitting the missions, and Sakshi has got for her LinkedIn post because her LinkedIn posts are very well configured, properly tagged everyone. Each and every aspect of a lesson that she learned has been expressed very carefully. So I think that's why she got some bonus from the organizer's end. because her LinkedIn posts are very good, very well framed. So any other doubts? I know today's session was a today a bit short because our speaker is a DevRel, and I mean, you don't even imagine the job of a DevRel. I was a DevRel at a blockchain company for few months, or you can say a quarter of a year, and I know the pressure and how much pressure is like. You have to sit for meeting at 3 a.m. at night, which is very much painful. So maybe there is some emergencies just like that. सो मुझे लगता है थोड़ा बहुत मतलब बातें तो हम कर ही सकते हैं. ओके चलो, बोनस एक्सपी का बात हो रहा था ना. मुझे झूठ मूठ का फीडबैक नहीं चाहिए, ठीक है. मुझे ऑनेस्ट फीडबैक चाहिए, दो तीन. जो लोग देंगे उनके फीडबैक के हिसाब से हम उनको एक्सपीज देंगे. बट आई नीड ऑनेस्ट फीडबैक्स. नो, ना कि मतलब कुछ भी बोल दिए कि हाँ बहुत बढ़िया करवा रहा है, ऐसा नहीं. तो कौन पसंद करेगा बोलना, और हम तीन ही लेंगे. मेरे 3 काउंट पे रेज हैंड करेंगे सब लोग, ठीक है, अगर बोलना है और बोनस एक्सपी लेना है.
So
नॉट
first,
लाइक दैट,
like
मेरे
we can
3
raise
काउंट
the
पे सब लोग.
hands. So first, I think they can raise the hands, and like we can select from there or who will raise
एग्जैक्टली,
first.
एग्जैक्टली, फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व.
Yeah.
सो रेडी, 3, 2, 1, रेज योर हैंड्स. चांदनी फर्स्ट, रत्नदीप सेकंड. ओके,
Next.
मोहित थर्ड. चलो हो गया, मोहित थर्ड. खत्म. ओके सो रत्न, हाँ, तो शुरू करते हैं फिर चांदनी से. रैंक 1. कैसा लगा चांदनी? रेजेंट किए थे ना तुम?
यस भैया।
हाँ, तो कैसा लगा? फीडबैक दो, एंड इफ योर फीडबैक इज गुड वी विल क्रेडिट 20 एक्सपी टू योर अकाउंट.
एक्चुअली आई एम लर्निंग वेब डेवलपमेंट, सो मतलब ऐसा बैकएंड का थोड़ा मेरे को ऐसे समझने में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था, बट अभी आके भैया लोग को ऐसे देख के सीख के देखने के बाद बताने के बाद ऐसा लगा कि हाँ सही है। मतलब जो मेरा पहले से भी कुछ डाउट था वो आके क्लियर हुआ। और जैसे कि मेरे को गिटहब यूज करना अभी तक हम किए नहीं थे, एक ऐसे डर था कि पता नहीं क्या होता है वो, कैसे होता है, क्या करना होता है। वो भैया लोग बताए, आप लोग सारे लोग बताएं, वो देख के हम वो यूज किए, उसको पूरा एक्सप्लोर किए जहां तक आप लोग भी बताए। तो ऐसा एक मतलब बहुत अच्छा रोल प्ले किया ये सेशन। और फिर फ्रंट एंड तो ऐसे मेरे को बेसिक आता था, फिर बड़ी भैया लोग ने वो बताया जी शेप के बारे में, तो वो यूज किए, उसको अभी पढ़ रहे हैं, उसको समझ रहे हैं। बाकी बैक एंड में मेरा थोड़ा सा ऐसे लग रहा है कि ऐसे डर है अभी भी, बट आई एम वर्किंग ऑन इट, so it will be very helpful after completing whole sessions. I
हाँ,
think
ये
so.
फीडबैक तो ऑनेस्ट था कि डाउट कल भी जो डाउट था आज भी है. लेकिन मुझे एक बात बताओ, बैकएंड में तुम्हारा जो डाउट था वो थोड़ा बहुत भी इम्प्रूव हुआ कि नहीं? मतलब जहां पे तुम जीरो स्टेट से आए थे, अभी भी वहां पे ही हो या फिर थोड़ा इम्प्रूव हुआ है?
इम्प्रूवमेंट है भाई। ऐसा मेरे को पहले एक बार पढ़ने के बाद, क्योंकि ऐसे हिम्मत नहीं आ रहा था अंदर से कि हम कुछ कर पाएंगे या कुछ समझ रहे हैं, बट ये देखने के बाद एक एक थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस इंक्रीज हुआ है कि हाँ हम कर सकते हैं, और जो हम किए थे वो भी सही जा रहे थे, और भी अगर हम करेंगे तो और अच्छा कर सकते हैं। तो अभी प्रोजेक्ट्स पे वो जो पोर्टफोलियो मिला उसको करने के लिए भी थोड़ा सा हम जी सैप वगैरह का देख रहे हैं कि वो भैया पहले भी दिए थे वो, तो थोड़ा टाइम लगता है मेरे को ऐसे सीखने में समझने में, तो वो चल रहा है अभी। उस पे भी पोर्टफोलियो पे करना है, तो करने के बाद हम देखते हैं कि वो जो सीखे वो अप्लाई कर पा रहे या नहीं। ऐसा एक था, एक डर था, वो खत्म हो गया कि बहुत कुछ है नहीं, बस थोड़ा सा केयर करके करना है, वही वहाँ पे क्लियर हो गया बस।
अच्छा, तो ये ऑनेस्ट फीडबैक था, सुन के भी अच्छा लगा कि हाँ मतलब थोड़ा बहुत तो किसी का बेनिफिट हो रहा है. और जो मिशन हम डिजाइन कर रहे हैं, एक्सेप्ट द व्हाट आई वुड से, एक्सेप्ट द लिंक्डइन वन, तो बाकी मिशंस कैसे लग रहा है? मतलब जो कोड मिशंस है उससे तो शायद थोड़ा बहुत बूस्टअप होना चाहिए. और पोर्टफोलियो वेबसाइट बनाने के बाद आई एम प्रॉमिसिंग यू we have a gift for you guys, and this gift you will, I mean, I think you will at least carry one more year with us.
Yes, sir.
So next is Ratnodeep. Ronodip, sorry, very sorry भाई, कल से गलत ही हो रहा है मेरा नाम बोलने में. Ronodip, are you there?
हेलो।
हाँ सॉरी भाई, तेरा नाम बोलने में थोड़ा दिक्कत हो रहा है कल से, प्लीज कंसीडर
नहीं सब।
कर लेना. तो आई थिंक यू कैन शेयर योर फीडबैक. सेकंड तू ही था.
तो हाँ, तो पहली बात, मुझे तो पहले से मतलब थोड़ा सा HTML CSS आता था। जावास्क्रिप्ट थोड़ा, बहुत ही थोड़ा। तो अभी यहाँ पे मतलब ये सेशंस अटेंड करके बहुत कुछ सीख पाया हूँ। और बैकएंड का तो मुझे हार्ड लगा था, लेकिन अभी थोड़ा अच्छा हुआ है। हाँ, थोड़ा हुआ है अच्छा। और भी अच्छा होगा, लेकिन जैसे बहुत सारे टूल्स लाइक पोस्टमैन या फिर GSAP या ये सब जो था, इनके बारे में मुझे पता भी नहीं था, तो वो पता चला, वो भी अच्छा है एक चीज।
और जो मेरा सेकंड क्वेश्चन रहता है वो कि मतलब जहां से आप आए थे, मतलब जिस स्टेट से, उससे कुछ इम्प्रूव हुआ या लगता है कि हाँ नहीं नहीं, मैं तो यहाँ पे
हाँ,
ही था और
इम्प्रूव
यहाँ पे
तो
ही हूँ.
हुआ है। हाँ, इम्प्रूव तो हुआ है।
क्या इम्प्रूवमेंट लगता है आपको कि हाँ ये इम्प्रूवमेंट हुआ है और ये मेरे लिए
हाँ,
यूजफुल है, और मतलब